Hey everyone, my name is Harold, and in this video I will be talking about birding in my own city. And yeah, it's actually I will be talking about my favorite birding spot here in my city. As you can see, the weather is not very good today. It's not a fine day to go birding, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you. Yeah, because you know, birds are everywhere all day, so yeah, you can go birding every day, even today. But yeah, there's not a lot going on here today. It's you probably can't see it, but it's raining a little bit. It's drizzling. It's no, not my favorite weather. But I'm actually here in it's called the Vreugderijke Waard. It's a small river. It's not an estuary, but we have this river here flowing by. It's called the IJssel, and they have made this artificial. It's some kind of side arm of the river, because in you know, in fall and in winter it can rain a lot here, and when the river gets too high, you know, the river normally the river doesn't have any room for its water to go, you know, and then the whole surroundings here, you know, can get flooded. So they made this this estuary to give the river some more room if the water levels get too high. So it's just basically for water safety, you know. And if you know a little bit about my country, the Netherlands, then you know probably more than half of my country is below sea level, so they do everything about water safety. And actually the side arm is that way, but you know, I turned the phone around because it's a little windy and the rain is coming from that direction, so my lens will be wet within 1 minute, so I won't be visible. So yeah, and I came here today yeah, just to check out the birds here. As I said, there's not a lot going on today. There's a few species of ducks, and it's actually you know, in winter time and fall we have a lot of ducks here in this area. A lot of tufted ducks, a lot of widgeons, green-winged teals. You know, we have the little grebes. Funny little bird, actually. You know, and then sometimes if we are lucky, we can have scoters here, common scoters. But actually last week there was one here, but haven't seen it today, so it's probably already gone. And yeah, this is actually one of my favorite birding spots in my city, especially in spring migration. You know, around April, May, June. It's absolutely fantastic to go birding here. We have a lot of sandpipers, stints, red shanks, green shanks, dunlins also. Yeah, a lot of wagtails, white wagtails, western yellow wagtails, and yeah, it's one of my favorite birding spots. And it's actually one of the places here in my city where, you know, you have the biggest concentration of bird species altogether. And you know, actually in May you have this yearly it's called a big day. It's actually a global birding happening. It's the day in the year during spring migration. Mostly it's in the first 2 weeks of May, and it's the thing is that you go you know, with a group or alone or whatever. That's here in my city. It's organized within the, you know, we have a group of birders. We have a WhatsApp group for the rare birds. But the idea is to go in teams and bird from 6 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and you know, get to see as much as bird species as possible in one day, and that's called a big day. And this year I attended for the first time. We did it in teams of two, so I was together with somebody else, and it's just here in my town, here in my city, we do it on bike. So we go on bike, and check out the whole municipality area of my city to see as much species as possible. And this is where I'm now. It's basically the starting point of this big day. It's where you can get a lot of species in a short time frame. So actually on a big day you can get, if you're lucky, you can get an 80 species in one morning, in 1 hour or 2 hours. Just depends on how much time you spend here, but it's a good starting point for the big day. And actually this is one of my last birding trips of the year, I think, here in the Netherlands, because next Wednesday, the 7th of December, I will be flying to Costa Rica. I've been there a couple of times before, but this time it's not for holiday. Of course, I will be doing a lot of birding over there, but maybe you've seen my previous videos, and I was talking about my dream about living in Costa Rica, and I'm actually flying there next Wednesday, to orientate myself, of living there. As I've said, I've been there a couple of times before, so I know a little bit about the country, and I would love to live there in the near future. And next week I'm flying there to check out some properties to buy. I'm actually interested in reforestation and nature conservation. Actually, last year I graduated from university. I followed I studied international forest and nature management, and I did a specialization in tropical forestry. So I'm really interested in the tropical forest and nature conservation. And now my dream is to live actually in a tropical country, in a rainforest. So I have this idea of living in Costa Rica with my family, and to do a reforestation, nature conservation project of my own. So I'm going to check out some properties that are suitable for reforestation and nature conservation. And that would be fantastic to do that, to own my own piece of rainforest. And it's totally different of where I'm living now. As you can see, it's gray, it's cold, it's foggy. I actually have my phone connected to a power bank. Otherwise, my my battery will be dead within 10 minutes. So it's totally different of where I'm living now. But Costa Rica is a fantastic country for birding. And if you're interested in my birding adventures in Costa Rica, please check out my channel, and I will be posting new videos hopefully within the next week or so, about my adventures in Costa Rica. And we'll keep you updated. And if you're interested in my adventures, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, so you will be uploaded every time I upload a new video. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you about my favorite birding spot here in my city. You actually can see it, but I've already told you that it's raining, and if I turn around and you know, the lens will be covered in rain within seconds, so you can see me. And so that's it. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Goodbye.